The Department of Roads and Transport in Wajir County has successfully completed the much-needed maintenance and recarpeting of tarmac roads in Wajir town. These vital roads, which had been severely damaged by heavy rains and flooding, have now been fully restored, bringing much relief to residents and business alike. The project involved the careful application of a fresh blacktop bitumen layer, effectively sealing cracks, repairing potholes, and reinforcing the road's structure for improved durability. This timely intervention not only extends the lifespan of these key roads, but also strengthens Wajir County's transport infrastructure, fostering smoother movement and economic activity. In an exclusive interview with the CEC for Roads and Transport, Honorable Isa Garore, we delve into the strategic vision behind the project and highlight a high-quality footage of the recarpeting process in action. Witness firsthand the positive impact this initiative is already having on Wajir's transport network, setting the stage for future infrastructure development across the county. The Roads Department of Wajir County has undertaken a comprehensive facelift of the town's tarmac roads following significant damage caused by the April 2024 floods. The recarpeting and restoration of the roads has been spearheaded under the leadership of Governor Ahmed Abdullahi, who also served as the chair of the Council of the Governors. These initiatives targeted all affected roads, particularly those within the Central Business District, with the primary aim of restoring smooth and efficient transportation for the people of Wajir County. The newly resurfaced roads have significantly improved the daily lives of the residents, especially taxi and tuk-tuk drivers, whose livelihoods depend on the transport sector. Moreover, the renovation has contributed to the town's aesthetic appeal, marking a step forward in the beautification of Wajir and boosting the image of the county. In an exclusive interview, the County Executive Committee member in charge of roads and transport, Honorable Isa Garore, elaborated on the extensive recarpeting process, and I quote, the project involved several key activities, including site clearance, drainage works, traffic diversions, pothole patching, and the final double service dressing, said Honorable Isa Garore. End of the quote. He emphasized that the initiative was launched following a cabinet meeting chaired by Governor Ahmed Abdullahi, where the urgent need to address the flood damage roads were raised. Honorable Garore also highlighted the collaboration with development partners to construct bitumen standard roads throughout Wajir town. This partnership is expected to expand the roads network across the county, fostering greater economic growth and facilitating smoother business operation. This successful road restoration program showcases the county government's commitment to improving infrastructure, ultimately benefiting the common citizen. By investing in modern roads, the administration is not only ensuring better connectivity and safer travel, but also laying the foundation for increased economic activity and improved quality of life. The Roads Department's dedication to rebuilding and modernizing Wajir transport infrastructure will continue to bring long-lasting positive impacts to both the town and its surrounding communities.
Thank you very much. My name is Honorable Isa Garore Irobe. I'm the current County Executive Committee member in charge of Roads and Transport, Wajir County. I think the Department of Roads and Transport has made a milestone in ensuring that there were proper recarpeting and redressing of the roads that had some issues, which actually resulted from the previous El Nino rains, and that because of the extensive damages that our roads got, which were at the Peterman standards, we had to engage to ensure that we had proper maintenance of those roads. And about 20 kilometers of roads within the Wajir Township, that is the Central Business District, within the municipality, have at least been maintained, and a number of kilometers were covered which I talked about, 20 kilometers, and they were properly redressed. I know there were a number of activities involved in the redressing to ensure that the roads came back to their normal ways in which they were supposed to be, by trying to have a proper site clearance, the earthworks, the drainage works, the diversion of traffics, the pothole patching, and the double surface dressing were undertaken to ensure that the roads were passable and came back to their proper standards. Apart from that, the road furniture, which means at least the road signs, were also undertaken under the same contract to ensure that people were able to see, both the pedestrians and our drivers who are on the roads were able to see what kind of road marking and road signs to be at least making them move properly were also done. So generally, the maintenance work took quite some time, and of course, up to and including now, the work has progressed very well and completed. So most of our roads in the CBD have been redressed. The roads I'm talking about were the roads initially put up by the county government of Wajir under the leadership of His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi, the governor, current governor of Wajir, during his first term in 2015-2016, where a number of roads at least were made to the bitumen standards. Generally, the maintenance were intended to ensure that they improve the safety of our drivers, the safety of the pedestrians, so that the conditions to use safer, at least driving experiences, so that we reduce risks of accidents. This was one of the major reasons why we had to improve the roads after we had the El Nino, which at least depleted most of the roads, created a very big potholes. To have at least reduced most of the incidents along those roads, we had to have this dressing of these roads. It was also intended for purpose of economic growth, because it was making easy movement to facilitate smoother transportation of both goods and services, boosting at least the local businesses and trades within the CBD. At least the bitumen standards, which were at least maintained, could also have increased accessibility, so that there was easy movement for all the pedestrian and the traffic on the roads. There was also the idea of enhanced quality life, both for our road users and also for the residents to benefit from the reduced traffic time that they were engaged in some of these things. We also had the issue, which at least improved the flood resilience, because of at least encouraging in our program of recarpeting, there was the issue of having a number of drainage works which were undertaken. This was now to go along with the flood resilience along the roads that we have currently in Wajir town. I'm happy to also pass this message to the residents of Wajir. Like we have a number of roads which are currently under construction by the World Bank, the Kenya Informal Sector Project, the KISIP, which is at least covering close to about 8.1 kilometers of road. And then we also have our partners through the KURA, the Kenya Urban Road Agencies, the OPEC, which is which are giving us about 65.8 kilometers of bitumen roads within the Wajir municipality. I am certain that once all those roads are put to the required standards, then Wajir will be a haven for so many activities and will be a destination that we expect very many people will come to have their economic hub in Wajir County. So I will say people of Wajir must be gracious enough to at least accommodate those partners who are assisting us in putting up these roads, to ensure that all those people who are around road reserves that will at least have some problems in this construction of these roads into the bitumen standard, to cooperate with the partners as we try to invite them to ensure that our town of Wajir looks greater than it is today. I also wish to thank His Excellency the Governor for at least ensuring and coordinating very much with the Kenya Urban Roads to ensure that the 65.8 kilometers of road has finally found its way to Wajir municipality. This is going to be a very, very great improvement to our road network.